I don't know how I missed this one, but a KPFT listener called me up and he said, Egberto, did you catch that one with Ari Melber? And I said, no, but I mean, come on, tell me a little about it. I want you guys to listen to this because this is a thing that we need to do in this next election coming up because we can actually point out the hypocrisy and let America decide. Do you trust this one or do you trust those who are really doing the right thing? Check this out and then we'll take it on the other side.
Take Marco Rubio as we look at the people who know better because they told us once upon a time they knew better. He's tap dancing with comments that Pence was right. He's also cozying up to Trump. He is the kind of Republican that Marco Rubio warned against.
Do you agree with Mike Pence?
Well, if President Trump runs for re-election, I believe he would defeat Joe Biden, and I don't want Kamala Harris to have the power as vice president to overturn that election. For years to come, there are many people on the right, in the media, and voters at large that are going to be having to explain and justify how they fell into this trap of supporting Donald Trump, because this is not going to end well. He'll have thrown this party into its most chaotic and divisive period ever, and that's unfortunate.
Would almost be funny if it wasn't so serious. The trap, whether Marco Rubio knows a ton about the trap, he did seem to know about that trap. He diagnosed his own ailment. He is the doctor and the patient with a Trump sickness. So yes, some of these themes are familiar because, well, it's been the political issues in the right, across the right for the last 4 or 5 years, but Republicans warring among themselves now in a different, heated way, trying to figure out what to do about questions that the party has largely been dodging and avoiding and now is forced to face.
Now, I haven't seen those types of ads out here in Texas. I'm also in DC. I haven't seen those sort of ads out in DC from the good side, from the progressive side. I haven't seen them really effectively use the hypocrisy and do the work. Sometimes I wonder who the consultants are for the Democrats. Sometimes I wonder who the consultants are for the progressive, because there is so much material to show not only hypocrisy but degeneracy that can be explained to make these guys toxic. And that is what we have to do. Make these guys toxic. And you know why we have to make them toxic? Because they are, in fact, toxic. They're toxic to the country. They're toxic to the American people. They're toxic to your personal economy. The numbers tell you, you want progressive administrations, your economy on average is up by 4.26%. You want conservative type right-wing policies, you know the economy grows at a much slower rate, half the rate of what it grows otherwise. So all these things are there for people to see. We have to be able to relate it, take it out, and let them know. So folks, thank you very much. Wayne Parrish, I have to give you the shout out. Anytime people find material that I need to cover, shout out goes out there. Thank you, bud.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.